Alright, so look. There's 3 levels of morality. Okay? The first one is pretty conventional. Alright? This is where I'll do anything I need to do as long as I don't suffer a negative consequence. The only way I'm not going to do it is if I don't suffer a negative consequence, right? So I will continue to steal cookies out of a jar if I know I'm not going to get in trouble for it. I will rob a bank as long as I know I'm not going to get caught, right? Then we have conventional, where you make your decision based on what society needs you to, right? You can't walk around nude, right? Society doesn't want that from you. You cannot go steal medicine out of a pharmacy. You cannot go speeding 70 down a neighborhood. This is what society has told you. This is against their standard, right? So you won't make a decision based on what society has told you. And then we come to stage 3, which is the post-conventional, which is where you will make a decision based on yourself. Regardless of what society says, regardless of consequence, if it fits what you need, you'll do it. If I need to steal some fucking pills for my mom because I don't have the money to pay for it, or if I need to go 70 down a fucking neighborhood road so I can get out onto the highway and get my wife in time for the hospital, right? Or I'm chasing the kidnapper down going 70, right? Or let's say I'm stealing out the cookie jar because I'm hungry. I need some food to eat. Doesn't matter if they said I couldn't. I don't like the food they're serving me. I need something good for me that I'd like to eat. These are the 3 levels of morality. Now we all go through these, we all have these phases within us when we're making decisions, when we're making morals. I want you to understand how important, I want you to understand that most of us are living within the first to second stage. Mainly the second stage, right? We're living for other fucking people, right? Somebody tells me not to do something, I'ma listen, right? Because it's the rules that I'll have to follow. It's the stories they've told me that let me know why I shouldn't do it. It's the ideas that have taken place that they have invested into me to not do something, right? It's that idea that we don't have to, that we shouldn't do something because we were told not to by someone of authority, right? Don't we hear that a lot? Respect your authorities. Listen to your authorities. Do as you're told by your authorities, right? Fuck your authorities. All right? Sometimes you got to understand that living through your authorities is understandable and respectable, but what happens when you're not living for yourself? Right? What happens when you're living for the whole fucking everything? Everybody's telling you what to do. You're living for what the people tell you to do. You wake up every morning out of bed so that you can do what somebody is telling you to do so you can make them happy. You're getting out of bed. Listen to how stupid this is. You're getting out of bed every morning early for somebody else to be happy for your slavery. That's what's going on. And we don't realize it, but we're living that. That's what we're doing. Break the cycle. Alright? Find some other shit. Be fucking sensible about this. Alright? You can't live forever doing what the other people need you to do, because what happens is that you never find out what you want. You never find out what you like. You never find out what you do. You never find your true identity. You never find yourself. Because you're so damn busy doing it for them. Doing it for him and her and your neighbor and your cat and your dog, your teachers, your government. You're doing it for them, but why aren't you doing it for you? Right? Post-conventional with this shit. What they gotta say for me? If I gotta do it for myself, man, I'ma do it. Right? They take like people who drug deal. Get it how you live, they say, right? Motherfuckers gotta get it. They don't care what the government say they're going to arrest them. They don't care if their parents, they don't care about the consequence. They don't care what society says or whether it's good or not. You know, they got to get it because they got to make the money. Okay? Do it for yourself. Do it because you do it for yourself, man. Not, you know, we're caught up in the trap, and this happens because we're young, right? We get parented. We have parents teaching us rules, right? I'm going to talk a little bit from this TED Talk I saw, Alan Watkins. I absolutely recommend checking this dude out. He's very intelligent. But he was talking about, as you're young, right? You're young. You're a kid. And your parents are giving you the rules, right? You're listening to them. They're telling you what you can and can't do, what's right and what's wrong, what you need to do and what you shouldn't do, how you should speak and how you shouldn't speak, what you believe in and what you shouldn't believe in. So you take it in. Then you get older, you start to develop some thinking, you start to get some ideas, and now you're like, let's test the waters a bit. What if I didn't believe in this? What if I didn't follow that rule, all right? Let's say I did the other thing. Let's say I took the alternative. Let's test it. And then your parents, they kind of just come into the mix like, nope, get back here, Johnny. Oh, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. Good boy, you forgot the rules. You forgot the rules. And then you're Johnny, you're like, get the fuck off me, dude. What the fuck is this shit? Let me just try it out. Let's see. What's the worst that can happen? Personal fable. Like, come on. Let's just give me a chance, Dad. Johnny, no, stop. Dad, really? All right? Like, and then teenage conflict. Now they're arguing because Daddy don't want Johnny to break the rule. Johnny want to break the rule. He want to see he want to test it. Daddy's like, no. This is what's going to happen if you test it. Now, come on. Come back to the rules, Johnny. Come back to where we want you. Come back to us. We need you to do this for us. Right? And then they try to tell you it's for the better of you. You don't know it's for the better of them. You don't know it's for the better of anybody. You know? Truth is, you don't know what anybody needs unless they tell you directly. And sometimes we can't even accept it because we're so caught in our reality that when they tell us what they need, we're like, no, you're just a little emotional child. You're just broken right now. You're hurt. You don't know what you're going through. Oh, it's your hormones, puberty's hit. I totally understand. And then it's like, no. Listen to the fucking kid. Stop doing this and start doing this. Huh? Try that. So what happens is you get that teenage conflict. So the teenager wants to break the rules. Then eventually the teenager goes on his own after however long, right? Graduates high school, does college, does all this shit. Now he's in the real world. And now society has come. Done. 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 Right? You got the president. You got the whole government. You got the White House, legislative, executive, judicial. All these motherfuckers. You got the cops. You got everybody. And you gotta pay your taxes. You gotta follow the rules. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. You gotta go to your job, pay your bills, bada bing, bada boom. If you don't do it, you're not a good corporate citizen, right? If you don't do it, you're a failure. You suck at life. You don't suck at life. You only suck at life under other people's circumstances. See, they want you to make them happy by doing what they told you to do, right? They're taking control of you. They're using you. They want you to do what they told you to do. So that way, you can make them happy. But where's your happiness? And this is what the problem becomes. So then once you get far enough in life, something's going to happen. Something's just going to hit you. And then you're going to think, oh shit, something's wrong with this picture. I've been doing all these things and I don't feel complete. I don't even feel like a human. I don't feel like I'm anything. You begin to question yourself. You question the image. Right? When you live for other people, you can't ever come inside. Because you're so busy making this external world right here, everything around you happy. Smiley faces. Good job. You did great. You made me happy. I like what he's such a good boy, isn't he? Oh, Sandra, you really raised a good kid. I know, right? Johnny's just... And then Johnny's here thinking, We only did this because you fucking told me to. Shut up, Johnny. We're doing it for the better of your future. Right? But Johnny wants to explore. Johnny knows he needs something. He wants something. And he's lived his whole life not fucking getting that thing. Because he's done everything for everybody else. And he hasn't done shit for himself. So, new rule. I want you to start by this today. Question yourself. What have you been waking up for? Have you been trying to please? Have you been living for the standard of somebody else? And if you have, why? 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 Why do you live for the standard of them? And question, do you want to pursue the standard of your own identity? Do you want to try that? Do you want to go out there and find what the fuck you're into? Find yourself. Find who you are. And do your things for yourself by self before doing it for anybody else. It's like Tupac said, man. If you before doing anything for anybody else, you need to do things for self by yourself. Right? Stop flexing. Stop showing off to make everybody else happy. Right? And let's flip away from society. Let's flip onto a whole different perspective about this. Stop posting for your fucking peoples, man. Stop posting certain things for the social media world to have a certain image. Like, so many of us, and I'm guilty of it, have created these social images, right, that we gotta flick on, that we gotta put on that mask when we're in the society, or whether that's online and we're putting our posts up and we showing ourselves for somebody else, not us. We're doing it for somebody to notice us, right? So what happens is that you push all that energy towards them. You want to make them feel a certain way. You want to make these people feel a certain way based off of what you did on your social platform. Ain't nobody give a fuck what you did on your social platform, bro. They don't care. They look at it and they brush it off. As easy as you could brush somebody else's shit off, they could brush that shit off just as easy. Because they don't give a damn. Like, what you worried for posting a nice little selfie of yourself and then hoping that somebody's supposed to react to that. Somebody's supposed to feel jealous. Somebody's supposed to feel inclined or happy, right? You got this image. Put the fucking images down. And like, why are you putting your energy into this for somebody else? Like, they don't care. Live it for yourself. Do this shit for yourself, man. For yourself, by yourself. Don't do it for anybody else, man. Because they don't fucking need that. They don't need that shit from you. They don't need your energy. If they don't want to stay around for it, they don't fucking need you expending it on them. Save that shit for yourself. Use it for yourself. And live for yourself.